before was the concept of the kind of problems that AI causes. And I'm paraphrasing here. There is a famous artist, and she said, there's like a famous sort of quote from an artist. She said she enjoys art, but she does not enjoy doing the chores that a person has to do to live their daily life. Like, she has to do the dishes, wash the do the laundry, and clean the floors and stuff. Everybody in like every society has to do something like that. Like, you have to keep your house clean, your dishes clean, and to wash yourself as well, cleanliness, and you have to do household chores like cooking for yourself. Every society requires these things. If food wasn't cooked, we wouldn't be eating, and then we would be dying. So obviously you gotta do your chores. And humans don't enjoy doing chores. Would you enjoy washing the dishes? You'd enjoy drawing something a bit more. Or you'd enjoy talking to other people a bit more. You'd enjoy talking to people or like doing stuff other than chores a bit more. You'd enjoy that a lot more. You would not enjoy it if everything intellectually could do. Like, people like reading books. There's plenty of people who like reading books and understanding like sort of things that are around us. We like to scientifically think about the things around us. Whether we're experts or not, there's thoughts that go through our brains. At some point I was thinking, hey, a black hole is a compressed star that is 4 or 5 times like larger than the sun. But it is just a compressed star. So if the star cannot manipulate light, then why can black holes do that? That's like a strange thought I had, and I realized that the fabric of space is basically torn by the weight of the black hole, essentially. It's something like that if you think about it. But that's like a scientific thought that randomly passed my brain. It just passed through my brain, and that kind of thought goes through people's brains sometimes. You're also sometimes thinking about your favorite show, or you're inventing ideas in your head. Like, what if you're writing a story? Would you really like it if you couldn't and AI was supposed to do it for you? Nobody would hire you to just make your own art. Instead, people would hire AI to make it for them. You can't write a script and just do that as your job, because AI can do it better, because they don't need money, unlike you. If you were a scripter, you would need money to live, and thus, if I hired you, I'd have to pay for you. But AI, no, I just download a subscription, or I don't even have to do that, and I just use it. Which basically that means human intellectual work is being ignored, while AI is stealing people's actually interesting jobs. People like art. We like intellectual topics. We like to express our stories and our own expression. That is what stories are supposed to do. Stories, when a person writes them, they unintentionally put things in there that they do not even realize, but AI does realize. Like, when I write a story, I'm trying to influence people towards a certain idea. Like, I see an idea or a problem in this world, and I'm like, a story is basically a person's way of sort of getting their thoughts out. Like, if you have a thought about something, you want to reach out to the world and express it. And one of the ways you can express a ideology or a philosophy through actual examples is through stories. Like, if you write a story about something, you can express something directly rather than having to just say it. If you say something you don't necessarily understand, like the other person may not necessarily understand it. Basically, stories expand our view of humanity. They give us an idea of the people around us and how some things are. They're also a cultural imprint as to how society is at the moment. I've been noticing this, but these couple of years, it's very strangely common, but most of the stories being told are about friendship and isolation. Like, friendship and opening up to people. Even I wrote a story that I haven't actually wrote it or expressed it to anybody, but I have I have a few original characters in mind, and I have not completed the story or even thought of the first episode if I make anything like that. But basically, there's like characters. And I can express a lot of stuff with that. I can also express a lot of stuff with the drawings I draw. Every drawing has a level of thought put into it. An artist actually wants to express a vibe with it. And AI just wants to copy something in a way that matches the words that you prompt. AI just steals the skill. Also, a while ago when I first started posting videos on YouTube, videos that were art videos, YouTube let me know that AI would be training on that content. So, AI is also learning from what I draw. AI is learning from what Disney draws. And AI is learning from intellectual pieces of work that isn't owned by AI. It's basically looking at your art and it's learning how to copy it. It is stealing your intellectual skill and giving it to others. So if a person, it's like stealing. You look at other people's art, you learn from it, and AI does that, but like humans, it does not add anything, and it also erases you from the job. Artists like it when other artists join the workforce, but they don't like it when AI joins the workforce, because AI leads to AI slop being posted online. Also, this is an argument that I had with my mother. My mother was teaching my younger brother to draw, and she would rather write a prompt into AI for the drawing that she wanted my brother to draw, and instead of searching that on Google, which is much easier, she decided to ask AI. And here's the issue with that. First of all, if you look at an actual video of someone drawing, you can actually see them making the brush strokes. You're not just copying, you're also learning techniques. You're seeing how they do it, the exact way they move their pen, the exact way they do things. It allows you to learn way more than what AI could teach you. If you just redraw what AI drew, you're also going to have more complications, because if you search up how to draw something online, you can look for simpler alternatives. But if you look at AI, you're going to have to type a lot. But if you look online or on Google, you could just search up that thing, and you could just use Google image search. And my mother didn't even realize that she could just ask Google instead of using AI. That one, it really pissed me off, actually. I didn't like that. And as revenge, I drew exactly what my younger brother was supposed to draw, except I drew it better than my mother and my brother.